Welcome to Zimwaves TV and our program, Voice of the Voiceless and the Restricted. Here, we amplify the words and struggles of those who find themselves incarcerated, restricted, and monitored. Through this platform, we strive to make their voices heard, representing their thoughts and aspirations even when they cannot speak for themselves. Today, we bring you the words that Namatai Kwekweza would likely have said if she were not incarcerated. Her message resonates with courage and resilience.
Fellow Zimbabweans, today I find myself behind these prison walls, not because I have committed a crime, but because I have chosen to stand up for human rights, equality, and justice. My incarceration is not just an attack on my freedom, but an attack on the fundamental values that define us as a nation. It is a testament to the lengths to which an oppressive regime will go to silence the cries for freedom and justice in our beloved Zimbabwe. As I address you today, I want to make one thing clear. Fighting for human rights is not a crime. It is a moral obligation that each of us carries, an obligation to our ancestors, to ourselves, and to future generations. When did it become a crime to dream of a Zimbabwe where every citizen can enjoy the freedoms promised to us by our Constitution? When did it become a crime to demand accountability from those who govern us? We are living in a time where our government has embarked on a relentless campaign to crush dissent and stifle the voices of its people. Peaceful activists, journalists, and ordinary citizens who dare to envision a brighter future are being detained without trial, subjected to harassment and intimidation. Our only crime is our courage to speak truth to power, to call out the injustices that plague our nation, and to demand the dignity and respect that every human being deserves. But we must not be disheartened. We must remember that the struggle for human rights is a noble and just cause. It is a cause that has been fought by generations before us, and it is a cause that we must continue to fight. Our silence is not an option, for it is our duty to stand against tyranny and oppression, to demand a society where every Zimbabwean can live freely, where their voices are not just heard, but respected. To the people of Zimbabwe, I urge you to be vigilant. We cannot afford to be passive in the face of injustice. Our silence only emboldens those who wish to oppress us, who seek to strip us of our dignity and our rights. Let us stand together, united in our demand for a fair and just society, where every individual is free to express their thoughts, beliefs, and aspirations without fear of retribution. Our nation is at a crossroads. We must decide whether we will allow ourselves to be subjugated by fear or whether we will rise to the challenge and fight for the future we know is possible. We must harness the power of unity, for in unity, there is strength. Let us support one another. Let us protect one another, and let us lift each other up as we strive for a better Zimbabwe. To the brave men and women in our defense forces, I appeal to your conscience. You are not the enforcers of oppression. You are the protectors of the people. Your duty is not to serve the interests of a few, but to defend the rights and freedoms of all Zimbabweans. The power you wield is a sacred trust given to you by the citizens of this nation. Use it to uphold justice, to defend the weak, and to preserve the peace that we all cherish. Remember the oath you took, an oath to serve and protect. Let not the commands of a few lead you astray from your true purpose. Be the guardians of our freedom, the champions of our rights, and the defenders of our democracy. Stand with the people, for it is the people who have entrusted you with this great responsibility. In my heart, I hold on to hope. Hope for a Zimbabwe where justice prevails, where equality is not just an ideal, but a reality. Hope for a nation where our children can grow up free from fear, where they can dream and achieve their dreams without limitations. I believe in the resilience of our people, in our unwavering spirit in the face of adversity. Together, we can build a Zimbabwe that reflects the hopes and dreams of its people. I call upon every Zimbabwean, from every walk of life, to stand firm in the face of this tyranny. Let us continue to fight, not with violence, but with our voices, our courage, and our unwavering belief in a better future. Let us demand that our leaders listen, that our laws are just, and that our country is a place where all can thrive. We are not alone in this struggle. The world watches as we strive for our rights, and history will remember those who stood on the side of justice. We draw inspiration from the countless others who have fought for freedom and justice across the globe. Their victories remind us that change is possible, that oppression can be overcome, and that justice will prevail. Together, we will prevail. Together, we will see a Zimbabwe where our dreams are not just dreams, but realities. Together, we will stand as a testament to the power of the human spirit and the enduring strength of our unity. Thank you, and may God bless Zimbabwe.